In other news, the centre today sought 10 more days from the Supreme Court to finalize the Cauvery Management Board draft. Attorney General K.K. Venugopal submitted to the Supreme Court that the Cauvery Management Board draft could not be approved by the Union Cabinet as the Prime Minister was in Karnataka for the elections. The court meanwhile asked the centre to file an affidavit by Tuesday stating the steps taken to frame the scheme so far, and this came even as the apex court issued a terse warning to Karnataka saying that the state should show its bona fides by releasing water to Tamil Nadu. The centre seeking 10 more days time now to draft the entire scheme, citing that the Prime Minister was in Karnataka for the elections and thereby they were unable to draft this entire scheme. Meanwhile, the top court has asked the centre now to file an affidavit by Tuesday stating the steps that have been taken by the centre so far in order to frame this scheme. And this is, remember, coming even as the apex court had issued a terse warning, a strong warning to Karnataka saying that the state should show its bona fides by releasing water to Tamil Nadu. But yet again here, centre unable to show its progress, seeking more time to draft this scheme, and it remains to be seen how this is received by the state of Tamil Nadu, because already as we know, the centre has now sought, this is an extension for the second time. This was an extension that was sought earlier as well. Remember, centre, even after being given for 6 weeks time frame, had not shown any progress in drafting the entire scheme, and the top court had in fact even come down heavily on the centre and had asked them to follow the top court's order and frame the scheme. But yet again we are seeing the centre seeking some more time. 10 days more time is what the centre is now seeking to draft the entire scheme. Pramod now joining us live to get us more inputs here. Pramod, now how is this going to unfold? Because yet again centre seeking 10 more days time from the Supreme Court here. How are the people on the streets are really going to respond to this? Because this is, we understand, highly emotive issue, highly sensitive issue for the state of Tamil Nadu, and the centre so far has not shown any will whatsoever to show progress on that. It is, keeping up its promise and drafting the scheme.
Well, the people of the state have not definitely taken it in a lighter way, because this is like after 2 months. It's been 2 months since the Supreme Court has gone forward and ordered the centre or the to create the Cauvery Water Management Board. But till now, it's only been in the hearing instance. And today, Attorney General goes to the Supreme Court and he claims that because of the absence of the Prime Minister and other ministers, the Cabinet could not approve this particular draft scheme, and that is the reason for the delay. Now, the issue is that, like yesterday, Suresh Prabhu Prabhakar, the Minister for Aviation, he has tweeted claiming that Chennai, there has been a scheme has been approved to expand the Chennai airport by 2,400 crores. That seems to be the culminating point here, where many people from the state are asking this question. It's a big debate in Twitterati right now, where they are questioning this, like, if that could be that scheme could be approved, why not this one? This keeping aside, May end is the period they will start sowing the sapling, and they need the water by that time for the long-term cultivation plan called Samba. And this is like a third consecutive year there's been trouble with sharing of water. However, it is also being said that the Supreme Court has also directed the Karnataka government to release an ample amount of water, and also to provide a bona fide that this amount of water should be released within this period of time. Still, the Tamil Nadu government's Law Minister C.V. Shanmugam, who was present in Supreme Court today, he's asking a valid question, claiming that what reply will he give the people of the state, that even after the Supreme Court's verdict to constitute the CWMB, nothing has been done so far. That is a big question here.
Certainly. Pramod, stay with us. We also have Meenakshi Bhanja joining us over the phone line. Meenakshi, take us through what really happened in court today. The centre has sought 10 more days' time from the Supreme Court to finalize the board draft. And the reason here being given is that because the Prime Minister was not in the city and he was in Karnataka for the elections, and that is why the entire scheme could not be approved.
Well, that is correct. And what we are witnessing, like Pramod was also pointing towards, is a complete lackadaisical attitude of the executive class here. And of course, we had the likes of the top law officer K.K. Venugopal, who was held in a great esteem by the Supreme Court, appear for the government of India and give this as a reason that Karnataka elections are there around the corner, and the Prime Minister and his colleagues really have not had the time or the opportunity to sit and vet this
Yes.
particular draft scheme that has been prepared, and therefore 10 more days are needed to finalize this draft scheme. So what we are witnessing essentially, as is on display via evidence, is the fact that the executive is really not serious about implementation of the Supreme Court's final judgment. And this judgment has come by not in a day, not in a month, but after years of the Supreme Court really applying its judicial mind and resolving this conflict, working out this water distribution formula between the three states. And again, you're right, today what has transpired is time has been given to the union till Tuesday to come out with an affidavit wherein it will cite all the details of the steps that it has taken to implement the final judgment of the Supreme Court, alongside Karnataka has to display its bona fides to court by releasing the said amount of water as
Absolutely.
was ordered.